Tyrese. Tyrese. Shout out to Tyrese Gibson out here trying to figure it out. Tyrese is allegedly being sued by a director, and such director is holding him accountable for the things that he said on the Breakfast Club. So let me play the audio for you guys, because playing video with the Breakfast Club, I then have to battle them and go back and forth. I figured this out during the Tesla Figueroa thing, as far as being able to keep up the actual videos, and I would have to mute it and all of this other type of stuff. We just sourced the audio, so we're going to share the audio with you guys of what's going on, exactly what it is that he said on the Breakfast Club, and then I'm going to show you why he's getting sued by the director.
Matt, he wasted my time with that interview.
Okay.
Which you apologize for.
I asked Charlamagne the God to come to Atlanta and do a full-on interview with myself and my ex. Post the crying video. Post what God.
So y'all were together at this time?
We were still
Everything was
together.
good. Okay.
We both were on the couch
I wish
together.
people could see that,
and
actually.
did the whole interview.
Okay.
Brian Barber, who I hired, camera crew, helped me with the lighting, this and that. This nigga does the fucking interview, has taken the fucking footage and refused to give it back. I paid $35,000 total for this whole shit. Then I found out he did it to Big Boy, did it to Dallas Austin, did it to a couple niggas. So I don't care if he see this interview, because I'm too honest.
So that is what Tyrese said in an interview on the Breakfast Club. He said, listen, Charlamagne the God got mad at me, and it's because I did an interview with Charlamagne the God. I brought him out there, we did the interview, and I hired a director to come in and do the lighting, do the camera work, to shoot the interview for us. But it was never released, even though I paid this man for doing this, and he ran off with the footage as a result of it. So let me play it for you one more time. What is that? What is that? Maybe it's because I'm shooting this on my iPhone. What? Hold on. Can y'all see that? Yo, what does Apple got going on? So I live stream. A lot of people be asking me when I'm at home, what do I live stream on? Do I bring my cameras for the studio and all of that other type of stuff, right? I'm live streaming through the iPhone, right? Let me see this one more time. I don't get no reaction from that one. I guess they said that we can't give you. Let me try this one more time. Wow. That's pretty crazy. All right. Anyways, so let me play this for you one more time, and then I'm going to share with you guys the article. A lot of people try to ask me, what is it that I'm streaming on? What camera do I use when I'm at home or when I'm streaming from home? I'm using an iPhone. Let me play this for you one more time.
Matt, he wasted my time with that interview.
Okay.
Which you apologize for.
I asked Charlamagne the God to come to Atlanta and do a full-on interview with myself and my ex. Post the crying video. Post what God.
So y'all were
did.
together at this time?
We were still
Everything was
together.
good. Okay.
We both were on the couch
I wish
together.
people could see that,
and
actually.
did the whole interview.
Okay.
Brian Barber, who I hired, camera crew, helped me with the lighting, this and that. This nigga does the fucking interview, has taken the fucking footage and refused to give it back. I paid $35,000 total for this whole shit. Then I found out he did it to Big Boy, did it to Dallas Austin, did it to a couple niggas. So I don't care if he see this interview, because I'm too honest.
All right, so this is what the director is doing, right? So it says Tyrese is being sued for millions by a director over negative statements made about him on The Breakfast Club. The Fast and Furious star is being sued by Brian Barber for defamation and libel, and he wants a whopping $10 million from Tyrese. Come on, man, that's disrespectful, bro. That is disrespectful. He wants $10 million for a less than 1 minute statement that was said about him. All right, so let's go on. Say, according to the legal documents obtained by the Blast, Barber is claiming the actor made inaccurate and defamatory statements about him during a September 7th appearance on The Breakfast Club. Now, Tyrese didn't even have a good time at The Breakfast Club, and he was already getting threatened by DJ Envy, but neither here nor there. He claimed that the Baby Boy actor attacked his character and reputation during an episode, stating Barber took Gibson's interview footage and refused to give it back. Gibson paid Barber $35,000. Y'all paying $35,000 to film an episode? What kind of return on y'all money y'all think y'all gonna get for paying somebody $35,000? Is Charlamagne the God worth spending $35,000 on for an interview? Come on, fam. This is how I know a lot of these people don't really know content creation. They don't know the game. And then you got finessed out of your 35 because you hired this guy and the interview footage never came out. So Tyrese just took a $35,000 L. Yo, y'all spending $35,000 on interviews? What kind of return y'all expecting to get? Yo, the game is messed up. Get these big Hollywood actors off of the internet and off of the game because they don't really know what the game is and they over here fumbling the bag and they running up the prices on stuff that they not supposed to be spending money on. And if y'all don't understand how the game works, then just stay out of it. But these people really don't know how the game works. So he spent $35,000 to interview Charlamagne the God. And then the filmmaker was hired. Recalled he hired a filmmaker to film an interview. Boy, if you don't get you some iPhone cameras and get that interview popping and some lapel mics in 2019 to conduct and edit a sit-down interview with him and Charlamagne the God, Gibson's ex-wife Samantha Lee will be sitting with the actor during the filming. Barber, the CEO and founder of Pivot Originals, a streaming platform, he says his company would private cameras, lights, and editing following the filming for Gibson. So he's supposed to do all of the editing, all of the interview, all of the lights and everything, and it's supposed to be dope. Gibson and Barker agreed that the interview would be filmed over a day, and both parties would split on a 50-50 basis the revenue derived from the streaming and other distribution. And I got to give you 50% of the profits? What kind of deal is this? This is a horrible deal. However, that wasn't the case as Gibson requested a second day of shooting under the guise that wanting a B-roll footage of Gibson spending time with his wife and his newborn daughter. So he said, we're going to make a family photo of this. As for Gibson's claim about Barber refusing to release the interview footage, the music video director claimed the actor's management specifically instructed him not to release any portion of the interview to protect the reputation of the Fast 9 star. So, on the flip side, he's saying that the management, Tyrese's management, said that he didn't want to release any of the footage that was required or that was recorded by Gibson. But here's my question. Why are you holding on to it? If I paid you for it, why you still got my footage? Let me say that again. If I paid you for it, why you still sitting on my footage? Let me do what I want to do with my footage. Gibson refused to adhere to the previous 50-50 revenue split that he and Barber previously negotiated for the Charlamagne the God interview. Tyrese proceeded to mention the situation on an appearance on The Breakfast Club, claiming Barker was holding the footage hostage. In the interview, Gibson claims he spent $35,000 on it and Barker wouldn't release it. Now Barker claims those statements are defamatory. And Gibson knew that the success of the Pivot Original hinges largely on establishing and maintaining trust with original content creators. Nevertheless, he made those remarks knowing they weren't true, and now he's demanding this man, I guess this is the man, right? Brian Barber He's demanding $10 million, no less than $10 million, claiming the statements constituted slander per se to injuring his profession as a director, editor, and producer in his business. Wow. I can't imagine that he's going to get 10 M's from that. No way. I will fight that vigorously. And I will want my $35,000 back because it seemed like Tyrese handled business like a hood dude. Honestly. Seemed like Tyrese handled business like a hood dude. I don't understand why Tyrese ain't suing for the footage and to possibly get his money back. And why is he doing a 50-50 revenue split? I don't know, man. These people just be wasting money and not doing the right thing, and I don't understand it, so it don't make sense to me.